another chapter, and once again, Sanji do not get a single badass moment. Instead, he gets shot in the shoulder. The guy that could dodge a attack by Katakuri got shot in the shoulder because he's carrying Luffy and therefore he cannot focus. And in the end, Germa shows their badassments by taking out practically every one of the Charlotte family members, so that shouldn't be that much of a complaining. But I'm still just asking, how much longer, Uda? How much longer are you gonna make me prove me wrong? How much longer am I gonna have to wait until Sanji finally gets that one badass fighting moment by himself? How much longer? 6 months? Speaking of which, we're apparently not gonna have a chapter break next week, which it probably means that because after all, there's only 2 chapters left now to 900, which probably means after chapter 899, then we will have a break. Yes, for Uda to troll us a little bit. Yeah, this is the One Piece chapter 898, and I am the Despair Reviewer, the Angry Anime Fan. The Vinsmokes all impervious to the bullets as they protect Sanji, which by the way I find it still is very strange. They definitely have an ulterior motive in all of this, but we don't know exactly what that is yet. Although they do say that they do not forgive those who tricked them. So with that, Oven demands to know how they survived, and they reveal that, yeah, the Nustort, as we all saw, was nothing more than a fake. And they apparently threw them off the ship afterwards. And we also heard about, it turns out that Nostort, who is apparently floating in the sea, I guess he's not a devil fruit user then, is apparently the 12th son of the family. We also hear about apparently other members were Bascarite and Dos Marche. Uh, is it possible that Nostorte, Bascarite, and Dos Marche was triplets? Either way, Tamago has apparently heard about Peckham's betrayal and the Germa. So yeah, it in the end everything has gone not to the Big Mom Pirates' plan. But Smoothie, on the other hand, just wants to know, just want them to focus on the Straw Hat ship, not the Germa. And for some reason, Daifuku has joined Smoothie's ship, while he says that they were outsmarted. But weren't you too, Daifuku? Which, so well, why is Daifuku there? Is he there so you can finally let Sanji kick someone? Because we know for a fact he cannot kick a woman. Either way, the Straw Hats do see the Germa, and they actually lampshade one thing that we all have been questioning about. Are they enemies or are they allies? Do you think they come here just to claim our heads when they could have gotten away already? I mean, once before, but I'm just saying. They are lampshading here. Isn't it very possible that the Germa, except the Vinsmokes, except of course Reiju, all just saving the Straw Hats just so they can collect their heads? I mean, I'm still hanging on to that theory, and actually I hope that it's true, because if the Germa is gonna do a real heel face turn, you cannot just let it be like this. Sanji has to kick his Vinsmoke brothers' asses before they finally pull a heel face turn or whatever. Either way, the Vinsmokes finally show their badassments as Sanji contacts them and to report. Sanji managed to kick away some crew members, but he still gets shot in the shoulder. While and the Brûlée, with tears in her eyes, screams to every single one of the Big Mom pirates that Katakuri was defeated by Straw Hat Luffy. And of course, they all react uh, exactly as predicted, with extreme shock. Oh, you simple-minded idiots. Just how could someone be that undefeated? I mean, now I'm actually beginning to question myself. One thing. The Yonko were enemies and they constantly battled, but now I'm actually beginning to wonder, was that really true? Because there's no way Katakuri could have been this undefeated. That would probably mean that the Whitebeard Pirates weren't the strongest crew after all. Or it could very well be that maybe the the Yonko hardly ever clashed with each other because they were afraid that the man's power would create something. So that maybe that's why Katakuri was so undefeated. I mean, I don't mind that Katakuri was that undefeated. He was a pretty cool character. But what I mind is the fact that no one has ever that apparently if he's so undefeated, then that probably means he never fought the Whitebeard pirates at all. If he did, then something is missing here. Oh yeah, and it turns out that the sons of the couplets, the reason why their hair is covering their eyes is because they have beady eyes. Either way, Oven is just shocked about this, and they all believe it's just a lie and they use some trick. Oh, once again, you naive and idiotic fools, you are so blind to the fact that every star eventually falls. Either way, Oven tries to kill Sanji, but Ichiji shows his light power. It's apparently confirmed. His power is the power of light, because he creates a light through his eyes and pierces through Oven's stomach with something called Sparkling Valkyrie. So, as he tells his hateful brother to run, um, then we see Yuen try to knock them down, but he gets saved by no, but Sanji gets saved by Yonji, who apparently turns out that he has a mechanical arm or something, or at least a winch, because this is the reason for his nickname, the Winch Green, because he apparently has the winch beheading as he grabs Yuen and throws him around while also knocking out a lot of things else. Sanji keep on running away, but people keep on blasting him until suddenly Sanji gets saved by Niji, who is actually the only one who mocks him in all of this something, going that speed you're full of holes. Niji draw his blade and does a lightspeed sword, Henry Blazer, and knocks out all of them, as he then threw his good-for-nothing brother, he calls him. So yeah, I mean, is are you still trying to say that the Vinsmoke brothers are stronger than Sanji? I will not allow that. I will not allow that to be true. Oven in desperation called to snag Brownie and Yokonde, but they have their hands full with other troop members and cannot hear at other. They the some troop members try to fire nerve gas but get taken out by Riju, who uses poison mist to poison them, who is the only one who says to not get in the way of her beloved younger brother, as she poisons the other members with the pink hornet, a poison gas. With that, Sanji finally sees the Sanji. Are they now home free? No freaking idea. Either way, also the cover page of the Young Warrior Pirates, we are introduced to a pirate we actually heard about a long time ago. Um, the new warrior pirates navigator called Rodo. Apparently, it was first mentioned in chapter 866, and that's true. And unlike all the other giants so far, he has a pretty slim build. Looks a pretty cool build, and he's the only one who wears the most clothes. But yeah, he's definitely the navigator, and he's a big sword also. So with that, I didn't like the fact that Sanji got shot. I mean, this is the guy who predicted Katakuri's attack, after all, and nor did I like the fact that the Vin that I actually do like the fact that Vinsmokes took out all the other big mom big mom pirate men. There's sorry, it's a loud noise. But I don't like the fact that Sanji's character is once again being wasted. Just how long are we gonna wait? Well, apparently a very long time. Well, if Daifuku is on Smoothie's ship, is that meant to imply that Sanji is gonna kick him? I mean, it would make sense if Sanji could at least kick Daifuku. After all, Daifuku was pretty rough to pudding. But alas, I don't think that will happen. So what is the Vinsmokes really planning on doing? I don't know. You give me your thoughts if you have any.